Alright, what we're going to do is this. I'm going to do a video without my hat on. But I just don't like this light, but that's not what it's about. But this is about me. What's coming through me is going to help you, those of you struggling with alcohol. Because I know some of the videos that we've done, I know some people are like, why didn't he just stay on that? Because I ain't meant to stay on that. Our job is to identify it for what it is, because it's just like in AA, the fourth step talks about doing an inventory. And truthfully, I do an inventory on everything. It takes a long time to understand that. But and also to cut the passions of the world. So, you know, you dealing with alcoholism. Okay, I can't handle that light because it's going to mess with my presentation. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about your future. This is going to be your future in whatever it is. And we're going to look at my past to predict your future. And whatever it is in. You know, because one of the things is this is a relapse is always in there. You know, how many times have you done good and then relapsed? You know what I'm saying? I already know. I know exactly where you are. The doctors don't. They go and learn. Here you go. Here, just learn this. There you go. You be an expert. But like right here, I've done videos on this. Okay, 19-month difference. And it picks up on May the 19th. And there's a lot of prior stuff. So this was the last 19 months that I actually have. I went to these corporations and got as much paperwork as I could. What does that? You know what I mean? And it was to look at what was going on. But looking at this, ICU, the first time I was in ICU. And then Valley Detox, Ridgeview Detox, then to MAR Rehab, then to ER, then to Highlands Detox, then to ICU again, then to Ridgeview Detox, then to Valley Detox, then to ER, then to finally to Peachford Detox. But see, where are you at? See, we can go back through here and show there's a 2-month. We got 2 months up, then relapsed. Got almost 3 up, relapsed. Almost 4, relapsed. Almost 2. So, my whole question, and between every one of these relapses, there was no submission. There was only insanity. Because in between these relapses, I'm trying to fit into society without any tools. You understand? I'm going through the same fucking day just without drinking. You know what I mean? No, you don't, because some of y'all are like, what the hell? Man, listen, you got to really... I know you don't want to, but in order to get better, because if you don't take suggestions, you're just going to die or fade away. You got to go to meetings and you got to do shit you're not comfortable with. I don't care what you say or think. You know, be careful how much you want freedom, because then you'll lose everything, literally. Family, friends, all of it. But that's not what this is about. This is about showing you your future. Have you been to ICU yet because of drinking? I remember I went in, what was it? I felt like I couldn't shit or something. I don't remember. But anyways, that's whenever I went into the ICU, or went into the hospital just to see if I could get something looked at. And the next thing I know, my blood pressure was so high I was in ICU. It was horrible. They had to put catheters and everything in me. From drinking. And it's glorified. Have you gotten there yet? Or are you just at the point to where, like, the first place I ever went was Bradford in Alabama. And I ended up leaving because I felt bad, because my family had paid for some of that shit. And then I found out in there, and then I wanted to leave to try to get some money compensated, because my first initial to the visit to the industry, because it's money, you know, was just like anybody's normal one. It's like, this is not for me. These are cups. Only for me to turn into a real big cup. But I had to go through that. But anyways, I ended up leaving, you know, had a couple of days sober. I'll never forget it. And they just came out with 16-ounce Bud Lights. An 18-pack, I think. And I remember going in the gas station, and I was like, yeah, walked by it, you know, because I always tell people that's a victory if you can walk by that, and it is. Anyways, you know, get back home, and then a day or two goes by, bam, right back. That's why it takes time. Because if you're watching this, people make fun, but listen, it's simple. That's how it is. Easy does it. That's the saying. Just keep coming back. And that's why people will say he's lame, because their brain is formatted. Their computer is formatted to a box with voices coming out of it, to where if it's not animated and got 1 million fucking views and they don't have these fake degrees, then that's not fucking real. And they'll stay drunk on the world. You, on the other hand, you get a chance to look at this from a spiritual side, because what it truly is at the end of the day is this. That's what alcohol represents. And that's a spirit. Wine and spirits. You know, we've got the happy drunks. We've got the crying drunks. We've got the violent ones, the blackout ones. The blackout, well, not in the beginning. It's all a progressive, nasty scheme. But my whole point is this, is you will meet somebody. Even if you don't want to talk, you got to go to some meetings or go to some online if you're that fucking scared. But to be uncomfortable is the beginning. And then to hear broken souls and spirits. Literally. And then you'll know you're not alone. Listen to like speaker meeting stories and stuff. I listen to all kinds of shit when I don't read, and I've been listening to more stuff lately because I've got more stuff going on. But here, okay, look, if you hadn't been to the hospital yet, and you know deep down inside you got to go, this is a final, whatever they call it, the doctor's course in the hospital. So let's say you hadn't been before. We're going to read yours. It says, This was the first psychiatric substance abuse admission in one of multiple admissions to a formal substance abuse treatment program for this, however old you are and whoever you are, male, female, who presented for treatment for his or her alcohol drug dependence. He related that he relapsed on alcohol during the holidays after 40 days of sobriety. He reported a long-standing history. This is you we're reading about, but it's me. This would be you, though. See, the thing is that statistically, somebody will go through that, and they'll laugh. Because they'll go, this guy's fucking read what I'm going through right now. Because you don't have the tools. So, that's what I'm saying is that's your future. Your future is when you keep fighting yourself, this is what happens. And luckily, there's no incarceration on there. No death. Do you understand? This is just the last 19 months. The prior is just like you too. But see, each one of those, I gained a little more experience. Until somebody finally said, you got to learn how to put all that together. And they taught me how to do it. And let's see, here's your another one. The patient presented earlier that day in active alcohol withdrawal and was sent to blah blah hospital for medical clearance. The patient returned after her blood pressure was normal with IV fluids. The patient reported he normally drinks 30 to 40 beers per day. So are you willing to, they actually wrote down the truth. Are you going to tell the doctor the truth? Those of y'all that do go to the doctor and it's like, what can I do about this? And they're like, some of y'all have some kind of health problem and you know deep down inside it's either the food or what you drink. But you tiptoe around it. See what I mean? Even though I'm against all this and we can prove it's fucking 5-year-old bullshit, it's all you got. We don't need it because we've been through it. And now we know the anatomy. We know what we're made of. We know why we withdraw. We know what we shake from. We know what we're deficient from. Every fucking thing else. But this is all you got. So, that's being completely honest with yourself and a medical professional. All they do is bullshit. So the patient reported that active DT so bad that he could not hold a teaspoon to eat. A friend told to start the beer that he could sip the beer in hopes that it would help him from full body shivers and shakes. The patient reported he usually drinks until he passes out. The patient reported not eating anything and unable to keep anything down due to nausea and vomiting in 2 days. The patient reported daily alcohol for 15 years and heavily drinking for 10. The patient has severe withdrawal, but no seizures. The patient had 6 DUIs with the last one in 2004. The patient drinking had really destroyed marriage of 11 years. They wrote down every fucking thing. And see, me reading this makes me go back through the emotions and shit because, you know, this is the journey. You don't argue against the journey. It's not up to you when you get the fuck out of the way. And my whole point is this takes time. This is time. They go to school for a couple fucking years and go, look at me! We are the experts. You know, but they, I don't know where you're at in your journey. You know, I just know that if you want to take a picture of that, and then, because what it is the ICU was in May. 5 months later, back to detox for the third time there. Almost 5 months later. Then from that detox, 6 weeks later, back to Ridgeview. And then from there to Mar. And then from Mar I left for not even 3 months. And then again, and you'll see what I'm saying. You'll see the recurring. It's a current. And we're all about currents. It's a nasty fucking black magic current at the end of the day, channeling. So what it is. Remember, you also got to go against all the images that you've seen. Listen, it's not normal to see all the shit that we see. We've done videos about this. When you see somebody that drinks and you idolize on, I wish I could just be like that. No, you fucking don't. Remember, we've proven that alcohol still is in control of that structure, which is called a family unit, although male or female. What do they do? What is centered around their lifestyle? Alcohol. It's number one, buddy. So no, you don't. Because they conform and are the world. Okay? Your entire existence has to change to really see it for what it is. There's none of this shit. You got to get this in your thick fucking head. Because you have to be so powerful. I've still got beer in there that I put in there when I first came into this journey. You've got to learn how to master it. Even some musicians that I've talked to years ago, I would go meet some of them, and they would even go, smell it. You know, and it's like, I don't know how you can't drink it. And it's like, because I know what's in that fucking bottle. I know what's in it. See, our brains have had that recurring current, just like an ocean wave every day just hits the fucking shore, is what we do with drinking. Bam. And every day that we're not drinking, that monster in there is fucking hitting the brain without any tools going, yeah, we're going to drink. We're going to drink. We're going to drink. Then the opportunity presents itself, and then we get drunk, and then every relapse gets worse. We get meaner and all that other shit. We're back to square one going, what the fuck? And it's like, listen, your future is not good. The more you try, it's not you are controlling it, it's controlling you. It controls those families. Not until you can see it. Not until you can see what really has came from that right there. What has truthfully came from that and what comes from that. Just go to any community. It doesn't matter. Look at the store right when it opens. They're running in there. Yeah. And it's also, that's that spirit. Doesn't matter how much money they have. Money is currency as well, and our blood is our currency. And that's what the sales do. It charges you. You use them in order to prevent the vehicle from shutting down. In our world, it's, oh, now I'm going to get this and take this. No, that's false. That's Matchstick Men movie shit. If you know who you are, that shit's not, it's not going to work. But anyways, I love the shit out of you. Yeah.